May 8, 1886, Atlanta, Georgia. Pharmacist John Pemberton stirs a dark syrup in a brass kettle. His recipe? Coca leaves, cola nuts, sugar, caramel, and essential oils. There's a problem. Atlanta just went dry. Prohibition. He can't sell his wine-based tonic anymore. So he removes the alcohol, adds carbonated water, and renames it Coca-Cola. He advertises it as a miracle cure for headaches, exhaustion, and morphine addiction. The secret to its effectiveness? The coca leaves. Because in 1886, Coca-Cola contained actual cocaine, not a trace amount, enough that you could feel it, and this was completely legal, advertised as a health benefit. This is the documented history of how America's favorite soft drink started as a cocaine-laced medicine, why everyone thought that was fine, and what it reveals about how we decide which drugs are medicine and which are crimes. To understand why cocaine and Coca-Cola was normal, you need to understand the 1880s, the golden age of patent medicines. Walk into any pharmacy in 1886 and you'd find Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup for babies contained morphine, Bayer heroin marketed as a cough suppressant, Vin Mariani cocaine wine endorsed by Pope Leo XIII, and Lloyd's cocaine toothache drops. Cocaine was everywhere. Discovered in 1859, it was hailed as a miracle drug. Sigmund Freud called it magical. It was used as an anesthetic, a treatment for depression, an energy booster, even a cure for addiction itself. Parke-Davis sold cocaine in powder, cigarettes, and injectable forms. Their catalog claimed it could make the coward brave, the silent eloquent. When Pemberton created a soft drink with coca extract, he wasn't being radical. He was following standard medical practice, and it worked. Early drinkers felt energized and euphoric. Of course they did. They were drinking cocaine. Pemberton sold the rights for $2,300 in 1888. Buyer Asa Candler saw something bigger. This wasn't just medicine. People wanted it even when healthy. By 1900, Coca-Cola was an American icon. Coca-Cola revives and sustains. But doctors were noticing something disturbing. Patients weren't getting better. They were getting addicted. The euphoria was actually dependency. By 1898, the medical community called cocaine the third scourge of humanity after alcohol and opium. Candler faced a dilemma. The cocaine was why people kept buying it. In 1898, he quietly began reformulating. The solution? Spent coca leaves, processed to extract cocaine for pharmaceutical use, leaving cocaine-free leaves for flavoring. By 1902, cocaine content dropped from 9 milligrams per glass to trace amounts. But Candler never announced this. Why admit you removed the active ingredient from your medicinal drink? The advertising continued unchanged. In 1906, the Pure Food and Drug Act forced Coca-Cola to list ingredients. They disclosed decoconized coca extract, technically legal. By 1914, the Harrison Narcotics Tax Act banned cocaine except for regulated medical use. The drug that had been in corner pharmacies and children's medicine was now a controlled substance. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The line between medicine and drug is political, not scientific. In 1885, cocaine was medicine. In 1914, cocaine was evil. The chemical didn't change. Society did. Indigenous South Americans chewed coca leaves for 4,000 years without epidemic addiction. Europeans extracted pure cocaine, concentrated it, started injecting it, and then were shocked by addiction. This pattern repeats. Opium to heroin, coca to crack, cannabis to synthetic cannabinoids. We concentrate natural substances, then act surprised when concentrated forms cause problems. Modern irony, cocaine is Schedule II, criminal to possess, but coca leaf extract is still in Coca-Cola. Right now, today, the Stepan Company in Illinois has the only DEA license to import coca leaves. They extract cocaine for medical use. It's still used in surgery. The spent leaves go to Coca-Cola. Same plant, different processing, completely different legal status. What do we learn? Legal doesn't mean safe. Illegal doesn't mean dangerous. Cocaine was legal while destroying lives. Alcohol kills 95,000 Americans annually and is sold everywhere. Medical consensus can be catastrophically wrong. The same doctors who prescribed cocaine for addiction later prescribed heroin as non-addictive. Marketing shapes perception more than chemistry. Coca-Cola was cocaine water sold as wholesome refreshment. Today's supplements do the same. Caffeine pills become natural energy. Society's drug policies are based on culture, not science. We accept caffeine because it makes workers productive. We criminalized cocaine because of moral panic. None of this reflects actual harm. It It reflects who uses them and when. The chemist who invented Coca-Cola died broke and addicted to morphine, never knowing his drink would become the world's most recognized brand. The cocaine was removed and forgotten, but the brand survived. The marketing survived. The idea of Coca-Cola as magical survived. Even without cocaine, people kept buying it because by then, the real drug wasn't in the formula. It was in the story we told ourselves about it.